Kenya officially at 60 years today. Dear Kenya, happy birthday to you, and I wish you very many years full of God's blessings and prosperity. So once upon a time, there's this young man who tried his ever first marriage in life. But this marriage failed completely, so this young man got extremely disappointed. He got so much heartbroken, such that he ended up finding himself in his second marriage. But because the first marriage of this young man was so sweet, it had perfect memories compared to the second one. And most importantly, in that particular marriage, this young man had very cute children. So he tried over and over again. He gave it a chance. He never stopped. He never gave up. But the truth here is that, ladies and gentlemen, the more this young man tried in his first marriage, the more he failed. So he ends up finding himself in the second marriage. But the good thing here also is that the second marriage of this young man never gave up on him. The second marriage has always been there for this young man. So every time he tries in his first marriage and he fails, he always returns to the second marriage. And the second marriage is always open to welcome this young man with a lot of respect and humility. So the children of both marriage, the first and the second marriage, grew up. Now in African culture, a man in a society, whether married or has children out of wedlock, that man must provide for his family, for his children. That man must be a responsible father and a dad. That man must protect and fight for his family and his children. So this young man did the same. He never gave up on his family. He worked hard. He went through all the struggles. And sometimes this man suffered rejection from his own family, but he never gave up. Eventually, after very many years of trying, failing, waking up, falling down, going all through the stages of life, this man became very old. And of course, the strength was no longer the same. Despite the fact that at his own old age, this man never wanted to retire. He never wanted to give up. He never wanted to resign completely. But the good thing here is that his children from both the first and the second marriage were now old enough to take over from him, because they learned each and every footsteps of their own father. So basically, even if this man will retire today, even if this man will make a final decision to resign completely today, he will not suffer in life. But the history will always remember this man as a great man. Why am I telling you this particular story, ladies and gentlemen? Before I give you the secret truth and the critical details and the deeper meaning of this particular story here, I'm requesting you to please take a second or two and subscribe to this channel. You can also give this video a like. If you press the thumbs up button, YouTube will automatically recommend this channel and this video to reach out to others. To my returning subscribers also, I really want to appreciate you so much for your continued support. Without that support, this channel cannot be where it is, and that is why I don't take your support for granted. You can also get notified automatically from YouTube itself every time I upload a video on this channel by simply activating the notification bell that you are seeing down below. Having said that, now let us go straight into the details. First of all, the young man that I'm talking about here in this story is none other than the Azimio leader and the ODM party leader, Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. The first marriage that I'm talking about here is the presidency. Raila Odinga has tried the presidency for so long, but he fails completely. So he ends up in the second marriage. The second marriage here is the opposition. The opposition has always been there for Raila Odinga to welcome him with a lot of respect and humility. So every time Raila Odinga gives the first marriage a chance, he ends up in the second marriage. The children are there in the opposition. Raila Odinga's children, others have become even the president of the Republic of Kenya. Others are ready to take over from Raila Odinga immediately he retires. But Raila Odinga never wants to give up. He never wants to surrender. He never wants to retire. He never wants to resign. And that is why in this particular analysis, the main topic here is, please Raila Odinga resign immediately. And why do I think that it is the good time that Raila Odinga must resign from the politics of the Republic of Kenya? Let me give you 3 reasons. First of all, Raila Odinga's children are ready to take over from him. The good thing here is that Raila Odinga has mentored a lot of politicians. Some of them have become the president. Some of them are great leaders of this country. Some of them, like Babu Owino and the rest of the youths, are ready to take over from Raila Odinga immediately he retires, immediately he resigns from politics. So he should not get worried to retire from politics. Secondly, Kenyan history. The history of the Republic of Kenya will remember Raila Odinga completely. That is why we always say, history never forgets. So Raila Odinga's legacy as the leader of the opposition, as the presidential candidate for 5 good times, as the Prime Minister of the Republic of Kenya, as the Minister of Roads, and the rest of the leadership and things that he did while as a leader, his legacy will still live on. Raila Odinga's legacy must survive. Raila Odinga will be remembered as a great person in the history of the Republic of Kenya. But another thing here is that Raila Odinga never wants to retire. And finally, why Raila Odinga must retire urgently is that life must continue. With or without Raila Odinga, the truth is life must continue. Whether this life will be so hard without Raila Odinga, whether this life will be so bad, it will be so tough without Raila Odinga with us. But life must continue. That is the truth. So basically, that is why Raila Odinga must retire. What can you say about this entire story? Let me also know your thoughts, your views, and your opinions in the comment section down below. Otherwise, I don't have much. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for your support. Please don't forget to subscribe. Let me also see you in my next analysis. My name is Jason. Bye-bye.